And I believe that what we really need to do is sit down with the education budget.
Then he came here to speak at the Indy Rainbow Chambers Meet the Candidates event in downtown Indy.
I want to see government of the people, by the people, for the people, all the people. When you bring in these...
And after Rainwater met with local business owners...
When we talk about Indiana being friendly to business, not all businesses are included in that.
No, not at all.
Tell me where you need me.
We then spoke with him for a one-on-one interview.
What are you hearing from voters at events like this about what they want to see out of our next governor?
I think what I hear is, here again, people want government to let them live their lives.
How important are these kinds of events to communicate directly with Indiana voters?
Well, I think every event where Hoosiers express a desire to be engaged in the process is crucial, not just for me to get my message out, but for Hoosiers to be able to hear the message of the people who are really interviewing for the job. Every Hoosier is essential.
It's not the first time Rainwater's pursued this same job.
This is about...
He ran for governor in 2020, appearing at several rallies and protests to stand against Governor Holcomb's handling of the pandemic. And in one of the strongest showings ever from a third-party candidate, he won 11% of the vote. Still,
You've got to get about 3 times that amount to win this race. What's your goal in 2024?
Well, my goal is to become the next governor of the state of Indiana.
You think you can do it?
I believe that that's up to the citizens of the state of Indiana. The housing industry. I really rebuff the idea that I can't win. Thank you so much. You have a great evening.
as we head to the parking lot, we spent more time with the native Hoosier and Navy veteran who still works in project management as a software engineer.
This has been a very interesting day because most days I do my regular job and then I try to do a campaign event or do a online virtual event.
I think it's really important.
Today I took off so that I could not just do some interviews, pleasure meeting, but also speak to voters. Most small business owners.
And on this day, Rainwater was joined in Indy by his own party's candidate for president, Chase Oliver.
I would love to earn your vote.
While both libertarians agree on party platforms like enacting major tax cuts and legalizing cannabis, they share different views on abortion. While Oliver thinks it should be legal nationwide, Rainwater disagrees.
What's the libertarian perspective? What's your perspective on reproductive rights? That's been a big issue this year as well.
Well, I've always said I'm a pro-life libertarian because if we should be protecting anyone, it would be somebody who cannot protect themselves.
What's your vision if you're elected governor? What would you want to see our state do, and what would you want to accomplish?
Well, I think if I could put it all under one umbrella, it is that I want to make sure that every citizen in the state of Indiana feels as if they have an equal opportunity to pursue their destiny without government interference. Because I see the Indiana that I grew up in slipping away, and that concerns me.
All right, coming up in less than a week, CBS 4 will host a live televised debate between the leading candidates for Indiana governor. That would be Republican Mike Braun and Democrat Jennifer McCormick. Both will be here at our station, and you can watch the 1-hour debate live on October 2nd at 7 p.m. right here on CBS 4.
All right, more coverage.